What is up, my loves? It's your girl, Allie G, the weird, crazy, wild child. You already know. I just want to say it's crazy. The universe works in such mysterious ways. Very mysterious. So, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit, story time, I guess. So, I started my channel back in late 2019. I did not know who the Dolan Twins were, and it's crazy how the universe, like, you know, coming into 2020 was like, yo, watch this video, you're gonna really love it. And then later, watch their channel, binge watch their channel, you're gonna love it. Later, listen to their podcasts. You're gonna love them. The universe was not wrong. So if you have not heard of the Dolan Twins, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I can't say that you're a weirdo because maybe you're not into that stuff. But they're pretty known youngsters. My first video ever that I ever watched was the flip, sip, or spill the tea. Either that one or what's in the box. They created a huge human-sized box, and it was either one of those. I really loved their energy. I loved their videos because me, being a YouTuber or, you know, making that my goal or wanting to create content like that, I was like, great idea. But my first, or not just because I love creating content, because I really do. I genuinely love it, and I feel like, I don't know, YouTube is a great platform for that. Sharing as well as others, but I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. And I have seen other YouTubers. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that in my, you know, previous videos. Liza Koshy and My Life as Ava were really, really, like, two YouTubers that really stuck to me. But yes, I needed to know who the Dolan Twins were. When I wanted to start it, I wanted to create things that I enjoyed, that I loved, that make me feel good. Even if it meant just talking to you guys. Like the Owl Talks. That was something I was really excited about, because one of the things I hope to do in the future is be able to talk to the younger generation and be some type of influence through speaking to them and getting them to think, to dream again, pretty much, long story short. And I felt like my Owl Talks allow me to do that for everyone, not just the younger generation. And because I'm so passionate about talking about these things, uplifting, dreaming again, because society, social media, you know, tend to get to us, and it is good, but it also has its worst moments that can definitely get to us, especially if we're not fully developed mentally. It can definitely affect us in a complete wrong way. And you know, there's plenty other people who are doing it, but you know, just me wanting to do it too, and be part of that community of people, you know, enjoying all this motivational and uplifting people. So that's what I wanted to do. And I'm still gonna do it. I'm still passionate about it. That's not gonna change. But like I said, social media does get to you, and it was so funny how the universe just, you know, here goes the twins, you know, just drops them into my TV screen. Because it was around the time where I started to feel like a little bit stressed, trying to think of things that people would like to see. What would they like to watch? Like, you know, I mean, and I do say your wish is my command, because if you guys have any requests, of course I would want you to enjoy it. But I was thinking about it to the point where it was affecting me a little bit, and I was starting to worry because I was like, no, if I release my Owl Talk videos, nobody's gonna want to watch that, and it's gonna be so boring, and you know, it's not gonna be as successful as I wanted it to. And it was starting to go down that path. And like I said, the universe was like, you need these twins in your life, and recommended one of their videos on my YouTube recommendation playlist, because I didn't know who they were, and I did end up watching them. I loved their energy. I loved it. Little did I know that they were going to be such a huge inspiration. Right at the peak of me, you know, getting caught up in the current. And that was very life-changing, I want to say, because they already went through all of that. And that's freaking crazy. They're only 20. I'm like 5 years older. And I'm just like, oh wow, you know what I mean? But it was just amazing. They, like I said, the universe works in mysterious ways, and I guess it had to be the twins who like reaffirmed, hey, you're going through the right path. Don't get caught up in the current and keep moving forward. You're gonna feel good. And them telling their story of how it made them feel was kind of like one of the quotes or phrases that I loved to hear, that I believed in, and I still do. Precisely why. And it said something, that phrase or the quote, I don't know from who, but it's wise to learn from your mistakes, but it's wiser to learn from someone else's mistakes, because life is too short to be making all the mistakes, or something like that, something along those lines. I don't know, but it's something like that. And I was like, wow. So right at the peak of me, you know, get caught in that current of doing something that I was probably, I don't know, I was probably gonna enjoy it temporarily, but it wasn't gonna make me feel good. It wasn't gonna speak my soul. And I know it sounds so cheesy, just stop it, don't judge me. I literally binge watched their whole channel, started listening to their podcast, Deeper with the Dolans, and man, was it deeper. It really inspired me. I mean, for whoever watches this, stay inspired, stay motivated. I've always watched YouTube videos that were gonna constantly motivate me and inspire me, but the twins did a little more. I'm very grateful for that, because thinking about it, you know, if I did get caught up in the current, I don't know, I was probably gonna get messed up somewhere down the line. And you know what? I don't even know if it's funny to say, but if the Dolan Twins ever watch this, you guys are freaking awesome. You guys are amazing, and definitely inspired me, helped me right at the peak of me getting caught up in the current, and basically saving me from that. So the future content, your wish is still gonna be my command. If you guys do have any ideas or anything you guys would like me to try, that you guys want to watch, okay, sure. But for the most part, it's most definitely going to be videos or content that I feel, that I enjoy. It's me. I'm gonna be showing myself to you guys what I like, and you know, developing, growing. Nobody ever stops learning. So, you know, how I learn and cope with things, I guess, can possibly help someone else as well, just like how the Dolan Twins did. Inspire me a whole lot and helped me. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell you guys, literally last night I slept so late because I was filming actually a video that I wanted to film, and I slept pretty late. I was so proud of myself for doing it, and it was 2 a.m. I still have to, you know, wash my face off, you know, brush my teeth, my mini version of my night routine. I do a little prayer as well, and then just go to sleep, or try to go to sleep. The thing was, I was having such a hard time sleeping. I had my eyes closed. But so much was going through my head. I don't know if this happens to you guys. If it does, give it a thumbs up. If we're on the same boat, if you can relate. But it's just, so much was flooding in my mind, and I couldn't sleep. Ideas, mostly, I don't know. Gratitude. I used to have a journal, a gratitude journal, and I stopped doing that in the morning. It was part of my morning rituals to, write things that I'm grateful for. But that kind of stopped when I, wasn't waking up at the time I wanted to, and I was missing out on these things that I used to do. But at night, even though it's not on a journal precisely, so many thoughts. Like, I can give you a list of so many things I'm grateful for. Yeah, I do my little prayer and I ask, for guidance. But most of all, I thank for having more to thank than to ask for. And that, I don't know why it floods. I guess because the nighttime is kind of like, you're toning down on the day, and it's like, the end of the day, and you're like reflecting kind of. That's kind of my mood. And all of this floods in, like all this gratitude, all these blessings. And it's incredible to think how many things I can list when I put myself to think about things that I'm grateful for. But it's just, I don't want to say overwhelming, but it's just, I'm not even putting myself to think about what I'm grateful for. It's just, thank you. It's just like, it all comes out. I don't have to be like, okay, Ali, what are you grateful for today? No, it's just like, oh my gosh, all of this is coming in, and it's just a thank you for it all. And I start listing all of the things. And not to mention, I also had scenarios playing in my head. The nighttime has been that for me lately, especially after being inspired by watching the Dolan Twins and also listening to their podcast, because they do get a little deeper, and I recommend it. I am going to leave their podcast link down below of one of their podcasts so you guys can listen to, or that can take you guys to their channel, or I don't know how I'm going to do it, but they're going to be linked down below. Listen to them, or whoever you want to, whoever you're into. Stay inspired though. Stay inspired, stay motivated. I slept really late last night, as I was telling you guys. I think I ended up just having all of these thoughts like coming. I wasn't mad at them, but I was like, why right now? Like, I'm trying to sleep. You know what I mean? But with that said, it was inspiring me. All these thoughts that were flooding in my head about ideas as well, not just gratitude, but ideas that I wanted to do. Rather than saying, oh, what are people gonna like? No, what do I want to do right now? What am I gonna enjoy doing? Like, what's gonna make me feel me? Like, that's what I've been doing these quarantine days. So rather than asking not so good question, I changed the question, because yes, I still do want to create content. I do enjoy that, but just tweaking that mindset into, what do I want to film right now? What do I want to do? What am I feeling? Sometimes at very night, I swear to Bob, last night I was even crying. I got emotional. Like, that was real. I was so close to just grab my camera and record everything that I was feeling, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I was in that moment. I was in the moment. I felt so blessed, like so grateful for things that I don't even have yet, but I feel it. I feel like it's like around the corner. And it was, I don't know, like connecting the dots, looking back and realizing that the universe is there, God is there, whoever you believe in never leaves you. It's just so incredible and so fulfilling to know that you're never alone. That when you think you are, think again. Things, I was grateful, like feeling like grateful for the bad things, the bad days, the bad moments, because I was like, oh my gosh, that had to happen because the Lord, the universe knows where I'm going and where I'm at. Then I'm gonna need a story, and I have to go through all of these bad moments to have a good story to tell. And I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's just so powerful, and it's incredible. That's all I have to say. I was so close to filming right then and there because I couldn't go to sleep anyway, but I was trying so hard to go to sleep. No, and the thoughts were just so incredible though, because they weren't even bad thoughts. And in the morning, FYI, meaning today, I did wake up when my alarm rang. I was quite proud of myself because I literally woke up. I did feel tired, but I was like, I have a purpose. I have, like, you know, it built the sense of urgency. It built a sense of urgency, and I was like, no, I have something to do today. I have to get up, and I got to get this going. And it's because I want to. Like, I want to have more time to create things for you guys that speak me, that make me feel me. And I'm showing you guys that. For example, like Instagram. I'm no longer, if you're following me on Instagram, I'm no longer going to be posting things about what people want to see, you know, because that's going to get more attention, or that's going to get more likes, more comments, more engagement. That's no longer going to be my intention. It's just going to be me. Like, if I like something and I want to post it, regardless if you like it or not, I'm going to post it because I like it. And listening to the Dolan Twins reaffirming that was so intense, so strong, so powerful, and I thank them so much for that, because it can happen. It can happen where, you know, the current takes you, and I feel like they saved me. So it's like reassurance, and not just them, okay, not just the universe was like, here are the Dolan Twins, listen to them, you're gonna love them, you need to hear this. Learn from their experiences. It wasn't only that. I had, like, I don't know if you guys believe in angel numbers or spiritual meaning of things, but that has been happening, and that is crazy. That is intense. That is, you're not by yourself. You have a purpose. You're destined to be somewhere and to do something, you know, and whatever your purpose is, find it. If you don't know what it is yet, it's worth finding. So me knowing what my purpose is, and then, you know, I see this, and then I hear this, and then I'm like constantly seeing these angel numbers. It's like my angels are also trying to talk to me and telling me that I need to be persistent, and I need to keep going. And in my dreams, like, this is just so I don't know if I'm like crazy, if I am like literally crazy, like I could be sounding like crazy, but I mean, yeah, overall, just stay inspired, stay motivated. The reason why I woke up today, even though I slept late, knowing that the previous like week or so that I've been sleeping late, I always wake up late. And I still make it a productive day, but I don't like it because I feel like I could be doing more by waking up the time I'm supposed to, and then I don't. So there goes my first feeling of disappointment in myself. And the reason why I woke up today was because of the Dolan Twins.
Okay, not literally. You guys know what I mean. Ya saben que yo siempre le agradezco a Dios. Bueno, no saben, ¿verdad? Pero se lo estoy diciendo. No vayan a confundir las dos cosas, okay? Do not confuse two things. I thank my God every day for giving me a brand new day, but that's not the subject right now. So don't confuse it. Don't start twisting it. Okay, proceed.
Hearing them say that really meant so much, and that's crazy. That is crazy. Know that the universe is working regardless whether you have good days or bad days. it's serving its purpose, whether you think it is or it's not. It is. So just keep staying inspired. Whatever it is that you want to do, go for it. Don't get caught up in the current. Okay, do what it is that's gonna make you feel good, regardless. Think of it as a filter. If you keep doing that on a consistent basis, you're gonna be filtering the people that truly support you, who you are, what you're about, not just about what they want to see in you. You know what I mean? I don't even know if it's making sense. But do what makes you feel good, and people are gonna love you for that. So that was the reassurance that I got from the Dolan Twins. And just as they're helping so many people, I hope that I can too spread the word and inspire others to be themselves, because nothing is wrong with that at all. I've always said, power that you withhold is being you, because nobody else can be you. Therefore, you matter. And that is how I'm gonna end this. Listen to their podcasts, you guys. They're really two incredible guys, or whoever you want to listen to, or whoever inspires you. Keep listening to them. Stay motivated. Do what it is that you want to do that fulfills you. And that is what I had to say. I will see you guys on my next video. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and for watching me, sitting here and just talking to you guys, not necessarily doing anything, but I hope it does something for you guys, just as it did for me. It reassured, and it was incredible. I don't even have words to describe that. Yeah. So you guys go out there and do you. On that note, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day, rest of the night, whatever time you guys watch this. I hope you guys are staying safe out there, and much love to you guys all. Peace. It is so crazy, because to think about just trying to put others ahead, or trying to think about others rather than thinking about yourself. I mean, not to be selfish, but sometimes we need to think about ourselves. And thinking about how many countless times I've worried that people would like it or not. I would stop from doing something because I thought people weren't gonna like it. And geez, it's never felt so good to be yourself, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing. It feels like you can finally be you, and you feel a sense of freedom almost. But I had to get back and quickly tell you guys that it's gonna feel amazing. It's gonna feel amazing, because these past few days I've been trying to find that sense of motivation, of inspiration that really gets to me. And I had no idea that listening to these twins was gonna do it for me. And living today and having today being such a productive day for me, that I did things that I really, really enjoyed, was kind of crazy to just reflect and think about. I mean, I know it's a half day, but I'm looking back at these couple of hours, and I've felt like it's me. And moving forward, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the future, because the future content, at least, because I know it's gonna be something that I can look at and I was like, you go girl, Allie. And it's just gonna feel great that I don't have to worry about if other people are gonna like it or not, because there's always gonna be people who don't like you. You're not gonna always please everyone. And also, because I've done this and I'm guilty of it. The people that are supporting right now, I want to thank you guys. Sometimes we think that even when we're going through something and we feel alone when we're really not. It's just, the reality is, the people that you were thinking were gonna be there for you aren't. But that doesn't mean you're not alone. There's still people there. It's just you didn't think that, or you didn't want them to be there for you. You wanted this other person in mind to be there for you, and they weren't. So therefore you feel alone. No, honey, you're not. Look closer, look around. There's people there. Just let them in. They want to be there for you. So, yeah. That's all I have to say. So, you guys have a wonderful day, and, you guys matter, okay? When you're you. I mean, even when you're not, but it feels a lot better when you're you. It's fulfilling. So, bye. Peace.